Sakafet YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. Let's make breakfast with me from start to finish. Darlings, so someone requested that I make some breakfast recipes. I'm not really a fan of breakfast, to be honest with you. This is why I sort of put so much emphasis on my main meals, but you know, you asked, so I'm gonna deliver. Today we're gonna be making some skillet potatoes, we're gonna be making some bacon, some eggs, and we're gonna make some toast. Very easy breakfast, something that takes about 20 minutes to make if you sort of cook everything together. And yes, my love, so first things first, I'm gonna be working on the potatoes. I'm using about 4 potatoes and I'm just gonna peel them, chop them up, and then we're gonna boil it for about 5 minutes to soften up a bit before we cook it up. While I was prepping my potatoes, my oven had been preheating to 180 degrees. I'm gonna push in my bacon for about 10 minutes. I like mine to be crispy, so I tend to give it about 5-6 minutes on either side. Just gonna push it in. I will flip it over about 5 minutes into the cook time so it can get nice and crispy on both sides. flipped over my bacon, and for the potatoes I'm going in with some oil as well as some butter. And you want to sort of keep your heat on a medium to high because you don't want your potatoes to crush or get mushy. So I'm keeping my heat on medium to high. I want this to cook through, get nice and crispy on the outer but soft on the inner. And yes, my loves, this is how I make my skillet potatoes. You can call it breakfast potatoes, skillet potatoes, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to mix it up in the little butter and oil that we have going on. And then I'm going to season lightly with some salt, black pepper, some paprika. If you want, you can put some Cajun seasoning, but I couldn't find any. So this is why I just put these 3 simple seasonings on there. But make it your own and just put whatever seasonings that you fancy. Just before my breakfast potatoes were done, I actually just went in with the fat from the bacon and I just popped it in there. Guys, I find it gives it such a nice flavor. If you haven't tried it, you can definitely try it and let me know how you like it. However, if you don't want to do that, you don't have to do it, okay? So this took about 10 minutes to cook because bear in mind the potatoes were already soft, and as you can see, it looks so amazing. As for the bell peppers, these are optional, but yes, my loves, I love my food looking pretty, okay? For my eggs, I'm only gonna be using about 3-4 eggs, and then I'm just gonna fry it up in a little butter, season with a little bit of salt and black pepper if you prefer. You can also add in some cheese in this if you want to. Guys, like I said, make it your own. However do you do yours, it's absolutely fine. Gonna mix in my eggs, going more for like a sort of scrambled egg type of thing this morning. And yes, my loves, just mix that up. This takes less than 2 minutes to cook and my eggs were ready. Although I was craving French toast, I decided let me just do sort of like a bread and jam on some brioche. I'm gonna lightly toast it in my pan. I love when it has that nice charred look going on. I absolutely love it. Keep it in the pan for about a minute or 2 until the jam sort of softens up a bit, and it's time to plate up. So yes, my loves, I'm going in with a generous amount of breakfast potatoes followed by my eggs. I did end up grating a little cheese on the top. I have my sandwiches and my bacon, and yes, this was done. Breakfast was ready in literally 25 minutes. I really hope you enjoyed this quick breakfast cook with me. Let me know if you try anything, and ingredients will be down below in the description box. And yes, before I go, I can't be the only one who drizzles a bit of maple syrup on their bacon. Let me know if you do that as well. It's a pleasure having you here, and I'll see you again in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.